And welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And what exactly is this, is the question that I was wondering. Is it a tomato? I don't like tomatoes. It looks like a cherry tomato. But when I checked into it, and when my camera person took a bite out of it, I have half of it here yet, it turns out to be a pepper. So even though it looks like a tomato, it's a pepper, but however, it is a tomato pepper. So it's called a Husley tomato pepper. And it came randomly in a salad that my camera person ordered. And then she took a bite, or part of it, and found out it was a spicy hot pepper too.
A little bit.
Now we don't know how hot it is, so I'm definitely going to review that. But I was scared. Normally I wouldn't eat something that looks like this thinking it was a tomato, but it's a tomato pepper. So me not liking tomatoes makes me a little nervous too. Will it taste more like a pepper or will it taste like a tomato too?
Let me see the inside.
So it looks more like a pepper on the inside here, with the seeds and the middle and placenta, more than a tomato. Yeah. But you never know, it looks a little tomatoey too. Let's smell it. It smells more like a pepper, like a mid, like kind of sweet to spicy. It's interesting. Most of the time when you get a red pepper, it's either really hot or mild, or like not really hot at all. But this smells somewhere in between, which is kind of odd too. It smells good, but a little spicy in the same. So I'm interested to try and see. Well, here goes, all or nothing. Husley tomato pepper. It's sweet and spicy. Pepper flavor. This one's odd. Very interesting. It has that sweet red pepper flavor, but it's hot. Hotter than I expected for this.
I'm so glad I did not eat that whole thing.
You probably are. I would say it's probably on not overly hot. It would probably be like if you ate a straight jalapeno, probably jalapeno pepper hot, somewhere in that ballpark. So I mean, that's going to be a good burn for an average person. So if an average person came across that in their salad and downed it like I just did, they'd probably be regretting it a little bit. I wouldn't say it's chili head worthy, but I would say an average person that would bring them to probably like a 7 or 8.
Well, it tricked me because I looked at it and I thought it was a tomato.
Well, yeah, in your salad like that, they almost tricked you. Because if you would have just downed that thinking it's a tomato, most people would be like, oh boy.
Well, I took a bite and then like the texture was off. I'm like, and then I turned it around and looked at the seeds. I'm like, this is not a tomato.
No, and it was a pepper. And it was a hot pepper. Not a superly duperly scary hot pepper. But like I said, enough where if somebody's thinking that's a tomato and they pop in their mouth, they'd be in for quite a surprise. Because 7 to 8 for an average person was going to make them want to run for something to drink probably. So me, not so bad. I would say probably not even a 1 for me. But I got a nice little burn going. But an average person, yeah, you mistaken that for tomato.
I think
That'll be quite a ride.
I got the salad at, I think it's called horseradish. Isn't it called, right?
And nothing else was hot in there, was it?
Well, it was, there was curry chicken in it, but the curry chicken wasn't really hot.
Okay, so this would have like been just like, if you would have popped that in your mouth, you would have been
that salad was
quite a burn.
The salad was really fresh and amazing though. Like it was really good. I just was surprised. I'm like, wow, that is a really cool pepper.
But I do have to say too, with this, it didn't taste like a tomato. It just tasted. It's really weird because most hot peppers have that hot peppery taste. This tasted like your average like red bell pepper, your average red pepper, but yet it had the heat of like probably around the jalapeno heat. So the flavor was delicious. It was really fresh, but also had a nice burn too. It might be a good starter for somebody who wants to like build their heat tolerance kind of a pepper.
Maybe it'd be a good starter to see if you could actually grow some of those. Maybe because they're shaped like tomatoes, they'll grow better.
Hard to say. I guess from what I read up on them when I looked up what exactly it was, because I'd never seen such a thing. It was a Husley tomato pepper. I guess it said something in the article about how they were bred in Illinois, so maybe not too far. So maybe climate-wise, they might turn out well here. So we'll have to see. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Prior to this, I didn't really know what that was, so that's what it is, and they're pretty good too, so if you can find them anywhere, definitely worth a try there. So hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time here on the Mr. Brett Warren Show.